What's going on YouTube? Joey Brooklynite back with another video on NBA 2K22 Myteam. I know I said I was going to be on Tuesday dropping a video with packs, but you know, they didn't drop packs. They dropped quote unquote super packs, and I wasn't trying to drop no bread on those. Nah, bruh. But they did release some signature series ones that you can get guaranteed. Klay Thompson, Galaxy Opal. You can get what is it, Kevin Durant, and I think Karl Anthony Towns guaranteed, but you know, there's a chance to get Luka Doncic. I might open some of those as well, depending on how good the content is for tomorrow. Today is Thursday. You already know. You can tell on your screen on the title of the video and the day of the week. It is time to get into the Season 5 limited warm-up. Week 5 was released by 2K. I called it, you know, last week was, everybody was fooled, you know, including myself. I was thinking last week was going to be the Eastern Conference because the week before that was Western, but completely overlooked St. Patty's Day. You know, they wanted to do their little emerald and gold thing. Should have saw that coming. They do that with Lunar New Year with rubies and golds. But nonetheless, Eastern Conference this week, you know how we do. Before we get into that, of course, if you're new to the channel, hit like on the video. It gets the video moving around in the algorithm of YouTube so it can reach more people, and more people means more likes, more people means more, you know, subs. And you know, leave a comment down below on whether or not you know, what changes you will make to the lineup that I'm gonna come through with. Basically, I give you guys an idea of a team you might want to run. I'll show you what I'm gonna run, and you know, we'll go look through it and see what we can pull out. And most importantly, over 75% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed. You may not realize you're not subscribed. Do your boy a favor, smash that sub button. As we're on the road to 200 subs. We did hit 150 subs about 2 weeks ago, and I did post a video this past Monday of the giveaway video that I do every 50 subs. For reaching 150, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I posted the video on Monday. I'll be drawing the winner this Sunday or Monday coming. And the link will be in the description for the video, how to enter. And of course, you must be subbed to the channel in order to be eligible to win the giveaway. A little something I do as a thank you to everybody, but you know, it is what it is. Let's read it first. Appreciate all the support on the channel, of course. Smash the sub button, join up, and we're on the road, like I said, to 200. Eastern Conference players only. You may use up to 1 dark matter, 1 amethyst, and of course 1 ruby. No heat checks or free agents are allowed. So basically the same exact thing as the Western Conference a couple of weeks ago. I did not do this challenge yet, but this Thanasis Antetokounmpo card is going to be a bucket, just as Dorian Finney-Smith was a bucket for the Western Conference. You know how we do, we put these in. I'm going to be putting a placeholder in my small forward spot because Thanasis will be my starting small forward. He can play shooting guard as well, but as you're going to see, I already got my shooting guard that I want. It's the same shooting guard I use in unlimited. So you know, first of all, we get in with the heavy hitters. Eastern Conference, this is probably the best center in my opinion to go with. He's actually a power forward. Evan Mobley, easy choice, solid. I got a shoe on him already. Could shoot the 3 ball with the coach with a shoe. Shoots the 3 ball, 7 feet, lanky, tall. Got the good badges as well defensively. Got a lot of gold badges on the defensive end. Of course, Hall of Fame post playmaker. For my point guard, going to a card that I just pulled the other day, thankfully. A lot of people will probably be running Ray Allen if they do have him, but I'm going with my boy D-Wade right here. On current gen, he is nasty. I heard somebody say the other day he is what Luka is on next gen. That's what D-Wade is. Would I take D-Wade over Luka? Hell no. I'm a little biased though. I'm a Luka fan. At my shooting guard, I'm going to be using my ruby position on my shooting guard. This guy's a bucket, never lets me down. Dante DiVincenzo. If you have this card, I suggest you run him. I added some badges on him. He didn't need anything defensively. If you look at him defensively, he's 86 offense. Fine, that's whatever. He can shoot the 3 ball. Defensively, he's at a 96. On gold, he's got all the necessary badges, clamps, intimidator, Rebound chaser. I don't believe he has chase down. He's got, if you hear screaming in the background, that is my little baby girl. She's cooped up in the room right now with her mom's because I'm making this video. It would be a lot louder if she was out here, but you know, bear with me. The badges I added to him were dimer, clamps, and floor general, just to make him more of a point guard. He lacked the clamps. That's one thing I will say. You have to add clamps to him to make him more effective. I did. It was easy. Clamps are cheap now. You can get that done. Of course, this is a card you will see in every single lineup at power forward. Jonathan Isaac. Easy. Easy. This guy still plays at a high level, can still contend. I still run into this card in Unlimited, and still he gives me problems. Of course, at small forward is going to be Thanasis Antetokounmpo. I don't have that card yet, so what I'm going to do is just put a placeholder who's going to be my bench small forward, possibly. Cam Reddish. You know, even if you want to run Cam in the starting lineup, defensively he still holds up pretty well. And that's probably going to be my starting lineup, except with Thanasis here as small forward. I think it's a solid lineup. You might want to run, like I always say, you want to have your high tier cards at your point guard and power forward or center. Either or is solid. There's a lot of options on different cards you can use. You know, if you got the Wilt Chamberlain, you can use that. He's an Eastern Conference. Dave Cowens, these are just centers I'm looking at right here. Morning, you got Bam Adebayo that we got with the free All-Star grind for the All-Star Spotlights, whatever that was. Precious is also a Cleveland Cavalier, I believe. Or, I don't even see what, I think he's Miami. I'm not sure about that. Precious. Let me know in the comments. Maybe you guys know. This Brook Lopez is also solid, but it is a pink diamond. You want to use, you want to maybe use, you definitely want to go higher as far as tiers are concerned. This Pascal Siakam from the Clutch Time, that was. I'm sorry. Clutch Time, you could definitely use. Bob Pettit, Dolph Shays. By the way, I have not locked in yet for that Terry Dishinger. This Dave DeBuscher is also a solid card right here. If you wanted to use him at Pink Diamond, of course, I don't suggest you do that. Over here, I don't have that many options as far as Dark Matters are concerned. Allen Iverson, if you did that grind for Galaxy Opal Iverson, you can use that card as well. Gus Williams, no, is Western Conference. Shades. This free Galaxy Opal Kyrie Irving you might bump into a lot as well. A lot of better cards than that card, but you know, you might see it anyway. It was a free card. Most people got that. Okay. For the bench, I don't really use a bench, but I'm going to put in, for the sake of the video, some players. If you have this card right here, this cheese ball over here, this Ben Simmons card is 6'11", can play point guard, plays great defense. Not gonna shoot worth a lick. You can't hit the broadside of a barn with a basketball, this man. But hopefully Kyle Korver, who's the shooting coach for the Nets, can turn that around. Good luck to you, my brother. But put Ben Simmons in there. You get some height at the small forward. I mean, at the point guard position, you can play power forward as well. For shooting guards, you go to the sapphire level. You got some Duncan Robinson right there. Oldie but goodie. Still a solid card to this day. Troy Daniels is a sniper as well. Don't sleep on this Tyler Hero card. The defense is not there, but he has 28 gold badges, including all the necessary shooting badges. Chef, Limitless Spot Up, Circus 3's blinders. He's just a shooting machine. Gold, quick first step, Deadeye Sniper, Green Machine Hot Zone. This card's loaded offensively, shooting wise, I mean, but defensively, he's not going to be it. Not a bad look. Dylan Windler is another sniper that you can put in there from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Won't play a lick of defense. This Cade Cunningham, like I said, these dynamic cards are going to have more badges than the regular base set cards and the Series 1 cards. And, oh, she wilding over there. And let me see, this Duncan Robinson, no, this Michael Jordan card, you could put him there. He's got 24 badges, and he actually has a duo with my favorite player, Scottie Pippen. Makes them a little better. If you wanted to roll with a duo, for the sake of the video and just for flexing purposes, because they're both hollow cards, I'll leave them there. At power forward, you might want to look at a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic. Also, you have Kenyon Martin here if you got the mask ones. But definitely Bojan is solid. This Julius Randle is probably going to be my bench center. If you could just look at his badges, he's got 33 badges. His defense is at 82. It is what it is. He's going to play. How much of your bench are you really going to use? But he's got some pretty decent badges himself. Some on gold. Does he have clamps? I mean, not that it's not really necessary for a center to have clamps, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have it. These guys get boosted by that. Like I said, I don't run much of a bench, but for the sake of the video, let's just go with the I mean, Tyler will be nice right there. Ben Simmons right there. You want to get a small forward that's probably a little better on the dynamic side. Not that many options. If you wanted to do a quick search like I showed you in the last video with the Western Conference, just put the position, put the card color, come down here, go to Eastern Conference, and we'll look for small forwards. Boom, these are your small forwards that you can run. We got Lauri Markkanen there. I would stay away from that dude at all costs. We go back to Sapphire and let's look at power forwards. And Eastern Conference, again, we do that. And these are the power forwards that you can run. Like I said, Bojan is probably going to be there. Probably moving to power forward. And no, not Gary Payton. Then we go back to Sapphire, of course, and look for small forwards and go to Conference Eastern. These are guys you can't use. Not that many that I have, but let's look at power forwards, Sapphires, and of course Conference Eastern. Just look at somebody we could plug in there. I see Scotty Barnes. Like I said, try to stick to the dynamic ratings cards. You could probably find some pretty good emeralds as well. Just for the sake of the video, of course, let's look for emeralds. Leave the player position like that. We'll go to Conference Eastern theme. We're going to go to dynamic ratings. Boom. As you can just scroll through these, you got tons of badges on a lot of these guys. Lonzo Ball is definitely usable. He was used last week by many people. Marcus Smart, Jalen Smith, he's got 11 badges, 39 badges on this Fred VanVleet, but he is like 5'10", maybe like 5'5". I could be wrong. Maybe he's like 5'2". I'm trolling right now, my bad. Sorry to any fans out there. This Kyle Lowry has 50 badges. You know, these are definitely cards that you might want to look at. In the dynamic ratings, if you want to run emeralds off your bench, these dynamic rating cards do not have any duos, so use at your own risks. So I don't know, out of these guys, I would probably, if I needed to, I would probably put Lonzo, and then look at the best emeralds here. This Antoine Walker card that we got last week is actually a good look. As a matter of fact, I completely forgot that he was an Eastern Conference player. That'll be my starting, my bench small forward. If you want, you can even plug him into your starting lineup. That's a solid card right there. Matter of fact, for the challenge, I'll probably just do that. You know, just to get the Thanasis card. He might even play over Thanasis, to tell you the truth. Antoine Walker, that is a good look. And then you go over here, look for Eastern Conference player. Just for the sake of the video, we'll just throw Jalen Rose, bless him, Derrick Rose right there. So these are all Eastern Conference players, I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna run the lineup, but if you wanted to go over here, let's back out of this and let's go over to your teams. Go to your collection, look over here, put card color Sapphire because that's going to be your bench. Any position, what you want to do is Conference Eastern, go to dynamic duos. There's some really good duos you can have here. This Jonathan Isaac card, if you have this Amethyst Cole Anthony Moments card, his price probably went up. If you have this card, makes him significantly better, as well as makes Jonathan Isaac much better. Solid. Bojan you can't use because he's paired with Donovan Mitchell, which is a Western Conference card. Emmanuel Quickly with Landry Fields is not a bad look at all if you wanted to go that route. Duncan Robinson, Jay Crowder, one of my favorite duos to use. Cade Cunningham mixes with Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey becomes an Amethyst. Cade becomes a Ruby. But then again, if you're using that duo, Cade's going to have to start for you at the small shooting guard position or small forward position. So you can get that from Saddiq Bey. And of course, Zydrunas, Master Zydrunas and Master LeBron combined as well. He gets Brick Wall and Rim Protector if you kind of want that maybe off your bench. Or if you want to start Zydrunas. I don't really shoot with him like that, but he will get those two really good badges of Rim Protector and Brick Wall and Catch and Shoot on goal. Not bad at all. Scotty and Mike, I mean, for flexing purposes, you know, two of the greatest ever. Hollows, maybe. But Bill Laimbeer and Isaiah Thomas, I would not suggest that one. We go over here to page number 2. We got this Sapphire Allen Iverson, if you wanted to be crazy enough to run that one. He goes with Emerald Joel Embiid from the Myteam base set. Those become significantly better if you want to roll that way. And I think that's about it from there. I would have definitely... she is wildin'. But yeah, that's the team I'm going to run with. I'm probably going to use an all gold Eastern Conference bench because I don't mess with the bench much. Thanasis is... I'm going to compare Thanasis with Antoine, but I'm most likely going to run Antoine. This will be my starting lineup. Other guards you can use, definitely. I forgot to say. Eastern Conference Ruby guards, if you wanted to. I know, just looking at this right here, Marcus Smart is definitely a card that a lot of people might run. You can use Daquan Cook. You might see that. I know a certain individual that might be using Daquan Cook. You know who I'm talking about. Of course, Jalen Smith. I like this card as well. I think he's a center and he's a Ruby. He was from the I talked about him in the last video. This Jalen Smith card, solid card at power forward center. He can shoot the 3-ball. He's got a 93 pointer. Plays for the Pacers, so you can use him this week. This is the card I said I was gonna use, but you know, I changed my mind. What I could do is, I want Dante to play. So that Jalen Smith card is pretty solid. Definitely, if you don't have Evan Mobley or you don't want to use your Amethyst spot on a Ruby, on the center position, Jalen Smith from the Pacers is solid. And Jonathan Isaac is a must. You probably will see Jonathan Isaac at the small forward position, and maybe vice versa with these two. You might see these a lot. Hopefully you were able to get this Antoine Walker. Definitely. Yeah, and those are just my opinions. You know, your team might be different, your play style might be different. This is what's going to work for me. You know, missing Thanasis, but I'll get him later on in the day. Anyway, that's the video. Again, please consider smashing that sub button as we're on the road to 200 subs. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm still trying to get my computer system set up, and my OBS and the streaming and the, you know, that's going to take some time. But we're going to get there eventually. I appreciate everybody. Hit the like button on the video, and of course, leave any comments down below. Again, link in the description is going to be, the link is going to be in the description for the video to enter the giveaway, which I will be doing this weekend, either Sunday. If I can't get to it Sunday, I will get to it Monday for sure to reveal the winner. I can't tell you right now. You got to go check out the video to see how to enter. Of course, you must be subbed, first and foremost, most importantly. Anyway, y'all know the deal. Y'all know the vibes. Happy hunting. Unlimited, of course. This is Joey Brooklynite. Peace out.